So he's eating the leaf.
Buster.
Murphy, come on down.
Dogs. These animals have long been deemed as man's best friend, largely due to their unconditional loyalty and love for a kind master. There is also a common saying that states that every dog deserves a home, but not every home deserves a dog. Oftentimes, people do not show the same unconditional love and affection that characterizes the behavior of dogs. This has led to countless cases over the years of animal abandonment, abuse, and even the subject of these canines to dog fighting. For this reason, animal shelters, many specifically for dogs, are present in most communities in the U.S. to keep not only the communities safe from strays, but also to keep the strays safe from the community. We visited local animal shelter Operation Kindness. Operation Kindness is a nonprofit organization based out of Carrollton. To find out more, I spoke with CEO Jim Hannafy.
Operation Kindness is the original and largest no-kill animal shelter in North Texas. We've been around for 40 years. And in that time, probably saved 85,000 animals. The animals are amazingly resilient. The cats and the dogs, we take all kinds from other shelters. We take 60% of our animals from other shelters, and so some have been abandoned, some have been lost, some have been abused, but they all are very resilient, and our goal is to get every one of them into a home. Given day, we have about 300 animals on site, dogs and cats. It's about 75-25 dogs, cats. And then another probably 150 or so in foster care. We have a foster care program for pregnant moms and kittens and puppies that are too young to be in the shelter. So they live with a foster family till they hit 8 weeks and have their second round of shots, and then they come here or go to one of our off-site places and get adopted.
Hi, I'm Aaron, one of the members of this film group, and I'm actually a volunteer here at Operation Kindness. To get a closer look at what this shelter has to offer volunteers, we participate in some of the activities they have.
Hi, buddy. This is a very special dog. This is Guard. I'm going to go in and fix him, right? He has a neurological injury, and so we took him in, and we're patching him. This is about as good as he's going to get. Hi, buddy. Hi, Knucklehead. Hi. You need to go out. I'll take you out in a minute, okay, buddy? Come here. Get up. Yeah. Oh, all right.
A lot of the dogs, when they come here, they've already had a past. They've been picked off the street. A lot of them have been abandoned. So they're usually they have some PTSD from that. So it takes a transition period for them to get from their past to be loving animals that they can and should be.
We have about 40,000 hours of volunteer time a year. So if you do the math, that's the equivalent of 18 full-time people. Any given month, we have about 500 active volunteers. People sign up on our website, then they go through an online training, and then they come here for hands-on training. And once they finish that, they are approved to do basic stuff. They can walk our dogs at our green level, play with our cats and things along those lines. They can get more training and walk some of our bigger dogs, and even more training to work with some of our animals with behavioral challenges.
You can do it. You can do it. Good boy.
All the dogs I meet are very sweet. I haven't really met one single bad dog. It just saddens me because they're all a lot of them are sick. They usually get upper respiratory because it's a very common disease around here. They're all thin, obviously, because they're in a shelter, but they're all super sweet, and Like, I just hope that they all get adopted. We got 3 of our dogs here, so when we got our second dog, Addie, like 3 years ago, we wanted to, start giving back because, like, we love the shelter. I love how they don't kill the dogs here. Like, they keep every single dog, which I think is, like, super inspiring, and we should all, like, have shelters like that.
A few Reedy High School students have also had the opportunity to volunteer at local shelters.
At first, I'm not going to lie, it was really sad, but once you realize, like, and you understand what you're there for and that you're a really important part of the process and, like, the community, like, volunteering, especially for animal shelters, it's really important to me and, like, my family because all of my pets and stuff were adopted from animal shelters. So if you can get past, like, the sad part and, like, the kind of, like, real life part, it's a really cool experience.
I just think it's overall, like, really humbling to see how different animals can come from such different beginnings, and they're really such sweet dogs, and depending on the environment that they lived in, like, that could impact their personality or whatever. But I think it's really exciting because it's like the first time you've ever met them and they're still trying to transition into different things, and you can kind of be a part of them being comfortable in the environment that they're in.
I have one dog and her name's Phoebe, and we adopted her. I think 9 months before we adopted her, she was found on the side of a highway, like in McKinney, and she had like 10 puppies following her, and so she spent like a year in like animal shelter, like rehab, and then like a year and 9 months later she was ready to adopt.
His name is Buster, and he's a Louisiana Catahoula leopard dog, real thing, not lying. We went to the Plano Animal Shelter and got him. He was one of the clearance puppies. He was $80 because he was on sale when we got him because he was sick. And I don't know, I just kind of fell in love with him when I saw him. He was the cute little dog with heartworms that we had to have. It's really a good feeling because you know that you're helping something out when they wouldn't really have a home because it was one of the kill shelters. So if nobody had adopted him, then he probably wouldn't even have been able to live. So it feels really good to take him in and make him feel loved.
Volunteering at a local animal shelter is a great way to earn service hours for you and your school. It's also a great way to give back to your community.